Hey family, listen. Somebody treated you like you were just nothing but trash. They played in your face, laughed at your pain, and they act like you were nothing to them. They treated you worse than a worn out doormat. They used you, verbally and sexually abused you. They got sick pleasure out of seeing you cry, seeing you in pain from the heartache they inflicted on you for no reason at all. People that were playing along with this sick skit of dark narcissistic abuse are having some massive guilt, regret, and anxiety, thinking about what they allowed themselves to be included in after a very long, dark road that has preceded them without ease, family. Spirit is saying ever since they first participated in someone's sick, twisted, heartbreaking game of I'm cheating on you in your face. And what? This person treated you like a wild animal being tortured and tormented just for the fun of it by this evil, rotten, miserable, fake-ass lover that was for the streets, still is for the streets, and not the sheets. This is somebody that pretended to be your soulmate. This is somebody that acted as though they cared, they loved you. They told people that you were their person, but they also told people a myriad of lies about you. They told people that they didn't love you for real, or that you had no self-esteem, you were very weak, you lacked confidence, and they were the best you've ever had, and you wanted them so much that they could do whatever they wanted to do, and it was okay with you. They were telling people that they had told you what they were doing, but they were lying. They were just being promiscuous, sleeping around with everybody that they could. They was laying down everybody, male and female. Take it only how it resonates for you. This is somebody now that is very angry at you because you have left a situation that no longer served you. You left a situation where somebody was playing with you. You left a situation and you are not trying to go back and hear anything from anybody that sat down in your face and played with you like you were a Tonka toy. Sit down and played with you like you were an animal in the zoo. Sit down and played with you in your face with people that you helped because they were a hater. This person was a hater. They were hating on your life. They were hating on people loving you, people praising you, people resonating with you. This is somebody that was always trying to fulfill a fantasy, wanted you to feel like you were less than, wanting you to feel like that you had to be in competition for their affection, wanting you to believe that they had better choices than you. But this is somebody that was dealing with some very low vibrational people, and because of what they did and how they did it, their life is now falling apart because they tricked out their once in a lifetime love story with a divine counterpart to go be toxic, to cheat with people that their person or you never would have expected them to cheat with. This is how they got by with something, because you gave them a little bit too much credit. You gave them a little bit too much credibility. You gave them a little bit too much leeway because you thought somebody was decent. Your fault. I know, family, I did too. You thought somebody was classy. You thought somebody had morals and standards. This person was trash. This person would lay down with anything that they could nail down, that wasn't nailed down. Anybody that could get them a rise, or anybody that could, do what they needed them to do. This person betrayed you, backstabbed you in your face, in the next room. with other toxic people that were just like them. These people smiled in your face. These people took your money. These people accepted your love, your praise. Whatever you had to give these people, you would share it with them. And this person breadcrumbed you for these people. That's why you're being cautioned to stay away from this person, because they're trying for you not to know. But they had a lot of people envying you. Why? Because they thought that this was a very high vibrational and a very successful love affair, and people were very envious. There were women that wanted to be you because they thought that they were going to get something or get somewhere with this person, and they're not realizing that this person was not the one that was bringing in the abundance. The abundance came through the emperor. The abundance came through the empress. Somebody was balanced out. Somebody know they messed up with you because they don't want to face what they did, because what they did was really stupid. This was some childish stuff, something that adults do not do. They were always hooking up with somebody, keeping you in the car with the car running while they doing they do with somebody. Say they know that you know the tea. They still ain't admitting what they did, but Spirit said they don't have to. It's been recorded in the ethers, and court is now in session. This person is going through spiritual warfare, spiritual judgment. Somebody now says that they're realizing that you're their person and they want to come back in and fight for this connection. But this is somebody that fought against you the whole way. Somebody that was lying, somebody that was wearing a mask, somebody that was playing games, somebody that was trying to keep you in the dark. But they didn't realize that you knew what was going on the whole time. This is somebody that you tried to give their little pea-bear brain time to catch up. Somebody that you tried to give time to mature, and they kept on playing games, and they got more and more and more and more and more belligerents. You didn't even say anything about catching them. You let them think that they were getting away with something. Because for some of you, you had already decided that you was going to have to play the fool to fool the fools that thought they were fooling you. This is somebody that really, really, really didn't think you were paying attention. Somebody that was doing all kinds of low vibrational things with a lot of fake friends. This is somebody that was hooking up with a lot of different people. People that were supposed to be friends. People that they had in some type of entrapment or entanglement. This is something that has to do with something low vibrational, like making money off of lending people out for favors and doing toxic things. These people were addicted to some things, and so they did anything expecting or hoping that something that they were doing, if they were dealing with a person that was responsible for the activities, that they would have something, they would have money, they would have a new beginning, they would be able to afford their lifestyle, or they could get a better lifestyle, not realizing that this person was depending on you to make things right for them. This person and a lot of these people that participated in this, they're depressed. They can't even figure out why they did it. This is somebody that had relations with a lot of different people, but none of them made them feel like you do. But they still were doing it because this is somebody that was out to prove a point to themselves. Somebody that was always running away from the truth, running away from the truth of who they are, running away from all the dark things that made them be how they are and do what they do. This is somebody that does not want people to know what happened. But people already are talking about what happened. They're already gossiping about it. Somebody's sitting back watching this person fall while they still put on a show like they didn't know what was going on. Some of them came straight in contact with somebody that was toxic like them. Somebody that was a bugaboo. Somebody that is very clingy. Somebody that wants to be all up in their face. Somebody they can't use the bathroom in peace. They can't eat in peace. They can't sleep in peace. They can't talk on the phone. They can't do anything because they are under constant supervision and scrutiny. And somebody is watching their every move because why? They know that this person is not trustworthy. Neither are they, but that's how they know that this person is not trustworthy. This person takes a lot of risk on their life, on their health. They don't think about themselves. They don't think about their partners. This is somebody that treated you like you were nothing, but this is somebody that's very trashy, very dirty, very low vibrational. They hook up with prostitutes. They They prostitute. They do a lot of things. This is somebody that is full of mess. Nothing good goes on when they're around. It's nothing but drama. Somebody is looking you up, trying to figure out what you got going on, how they can get back in your energy, not realizing that, baby, this game is over with. You played yourself when you played the Empress. You played yourself when you played the Emperor. You lost out when you played your divine counterpart because you betrayed yourself. You destroyed yourself. This is what you did. You treated your divine counterpart like they were trash. And your destiny has been literally thrown in spiritual trash. Somebody's ancestors came in and gave you your walking papers. Now, this person is sitting back in their feelings. This person's in their feelings now because you don't want to be bothered with them. Now, all the time they were acting like they hated you. They didn't want you. They didn't like you. The truth was, they didn't want people to know that they was obsessed with you. They hate nothing about you. They loved everything about you. They hate that they love you. They love that they hate you. They hate to love you, love to hate you, but damn, they still love you. That's this person. This person needs you now. Everything that they said about you was a lie. Everything they said about you is coming to the light. Everything that they said about you, people have found out that this person is still the same as they've always been. Some of you, people may have told you when you first got with this energy, this person, that this person is no good. This person has messed up every relationship that was good they ever got in because they don't know how to be good to somebody because they're not good. There's nothing good about them. They're not trustworthy. They got trust issues because they're not trustworthy. They project hate off onto people because they're hateful. They hate themselves. So somebody now that needs you really, really bad. Somebody that don't know how to approach you. Somebody's thinking about how they can make this right, but they know that they listen to their fake friends. They were a fake friend to you. They had people smiling in your face like they were your friends, like they were both y'all's friends. And these people were sleeping with them behind your back, in your face, right up under your nose. And a lot of you knew about it and you still kept your composure. Baby, I know because I had to do it too. But when I walked in peace. When I walked in a surety that, bitch, I wish you would. I said what I said. I wish you would. Oh, yeah, baby, I can live in my truth because I live through my truth. Can't tiptoe off into my energy and I don't see what's going on. But if I let on that I know if you let on to that you knew what was going on, somebody was going to be a little bit more careful. They was going to be guarded around you. They was going to be watching you. But if you sat there like you didn't know what was going on, like you was boo-boo the fool, like you was slow and low and slow, let yourself go, baby, yeah, you peeped the whole play. They wasn't even that smart. And then they got with people that made you not jealous. It ain't make you jealous. It didn't even make you mad. It basically made you look at this person totally different. You look at them like, wow, this person made you lose all respect for them because they didn't respect themselves at all. Not to belittle any of the people that they were with, but these people were somebody that, man, when you have somebody like a divine feminine, divine masculine, emperor, empress, you don't go messing with, just don't do that. I mean, you don't go messing with people that have no hope, have no future, that still have to awaken and find themselves. And you got divine healing, divine energy. You got divine purpose, divine destiny sitting right before you. And you too damn dumb to see. But this person tells you that you mean the world to them. Everything revolves around you. I keep your mind when I am making decisions. I keep you in mind when I'm making decisions. And I include you in all of my plans. Every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. This is how you loved this person. You made this person your world, while they only made you a figment of their imagination. Somebody now that sees the intensity of this connection and they want to share the feelings that you felt, but you no longer feel the way that you used to feel because this is somebody that didn't treat you right, didn't love you right, they didn't honor you, they didn't respect you, they didn't respect this connection, they didn't respect anything about you, they treated you like you was a piece of dirt or gum under the bottom of their shit. And now they want grace and mercy from you. Oh, now they want you to wait on them. They're trying to get themselves together. They don't want you to leave them. It says I haven't wanted to admit myself how I really feel about you. It means stepping out of my comfort zone. It's time, I know. It's taking me a while. I do know what you need. And I want to do this right. Please wait for me. I will do things right between us when I come forward to you. When is that? Spirit is saying you're not going to sit back and wait on anybody because they're sorry that they got caught. They're sorry that their karma is to live with the type of burdens and the type of struggles, heartaches, and pain that they cause for you. Somebody is thinking in their feelings. Somebody is having negative thoughts. Somebody is wanting you. Somebody's wanting to come and be transparent. But it's Spirit is saying too little, too late for you to tell the truth that you should have never had to tell. Because if this is somebody that if they had not been chasing a thrill, trying to fulfill fantasies, trying to be the happy hoe, American gigolo, whatever they were trying to be, it didn't work out. So somebody that needs to change. Somebody that is trying to remain hopeful that they'll be able to have a second chance with you, have a do-over with you, start over with you, come in and be honest with you. This person they ain't learned they listen. They not finna be honest with you. This is somebody you mess with them for 2 days and you'll still be right back doubting again because they're going to give you every reason to doubt them because they're not healed. They're not trying to be healed. They're not doing any of that. They ain't did the work. Somebody still like they are. They want to make you think that they are on your level or that they're healing. They're not healing. A few angel numbers here and there that you see, that's not healing. They want you to know that as far as they're concerned, you belong to them and nobody else. That's that energy you be feeling on you, pulling on you, this crazy ass ex-person that is very insecure. That's why they did what they did, because they were insecure. But they're feeling like a fool for all of the stupid stuff that they did. They're really afraid of what you're really going to say because they don't know what you really know. And baby, you know a lot. And you letting out a lot. And you letting out a little bit of a lot. And it's scaring the hell out of somebody. Because they know if you know that, some other stuff, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you probably know. And Spirit is saying, most definitely, you do. But you're not somebody that is, I want to get back with somebody trying to one-up them. They one-up themselves when they did this. All you have to do is sit back and wait on divine timing, trust in divine timing, because divine timing is going to take care of it all. It's going to be taken care of. You're going to get your karmic justice. Somebody is under judgment. Somebody has to go to spiritual court. Somebody's going to have to go to spiritual jail. Somebody's going to have to go to physical jail. Somebody don't want you to know what all they're going through. But they know they did it to themselves. They don't want you to know, but they don't want to say anything because they know they did this to themselves. There's nobody to blame but them. They convinced themselves of a lie and rode with it. And it ended them nowhere but a dead end street. That's it, that's all. Now, they feel like they're lost. But for you, Spirit is saying you're not lost. You're on the right path. You're in divine timing. But Spirit wants you to know this also. It's time for you to take out the trash. Because this was gaslighting at its finest. They treated you like trash. But baby, everything they did, spoke, smelled, looked, felt, and was trash. This person, if you even speak to them, they should be glad. Drop black hearts in the chat saying, it's time to take out the trash. Take the trash out. They get out of here. I love you guys. Keep going, keep growing. Remember, we are Divine Truth Oracle. We do not chase trends. We move timelines, baby. I love y'all. Bye.